Hey gang, I'm Generic Soul back again, and I gotta turn my camera just a little tad bit. Yep, that'll do. Or maybe it was fine just where it was. Anyways, as you can see behind me, I got my Bud lamp back up and working. It's been down for about a year or so, and I'm looking very yellow, very jaundiced, very much like I have leukemia. But rest assured, I do not have leukemia. I'm just very shiny today. That'll do okay, but see, I need a little bit of light because I'm doing a beer review. Because I've started doing a lot more beer reviews on my channel than just oh fuck, I'm still on live stream too. Neato. I've been doing a lot of beer reviews more so than pipe videos lately because I just haven't been smoking pipes. I got into cigarettes again and Bad News Bears, but I tell you what, today I had the option between buying cigarettes or beer, and I bought beer. I left the cigarettes right at the store where they belong, and I'm getting back into the pipes. You know, there's my Boswell pipe, one of my Boswell pipes, the one that it was my favorite at one time, but then I got another one that was sweeter. So whatever, I smoked that on the way home from school today. So well, I bought beer, and I'm stalling for a reason. I'd like to point out that I'm starting to get a little scruffy here. Nothing serious. I mean, we're looking 5 o'clock shadow style. But I am fixing to grow out a beard. Although, being in the industry that I'm in, it's awfully tough to have a beard and feel good about it, I guess, because, well, I work with food. I'm not going to keep spelling this out every fucking video that I do. If you want my chin hair or my face hair in your food, leave the message down below in the comments, or on the side, or wherever fucking YouTube's putting the comments now. Go ahead, post a comment, let me know that you want my face hair in your food, and I would be more than willing to arrange something with you so that you could have that. Yeah, that's why I haven't actually grown a beard yet, for those of you wondering. I didn't know it was really that big of a deal. Everybody has to have a beard or whatever. But I've never tried to grow one before, and I've been around a few years, so it's time that I give it a whirl. Speaking of giving things whirls, well, I got nothing. Speaking of drinking beer, I have in my bitter little shithooks the all-new Bud Light Platinum. There's not a whole lot on the bottle. It's a blue bottle. If you can't see that in the lighting, there. Let's get the lamp behind it or whatever. It's a blue bottle, 6% ABV. And first thing I thought of was just a Budweiser or a Bud Light in a different colored bottle and a different sticker on it, and fucking pay a couple more dollars at the bar, right? It's somewhat, but smells like old beer. Smells like old beer. Like I don't know if you've ever been to an American Legion. It smells kind of like that. No, I mean not the cigarettes part or the incontinence, but I mean, God bless our former heroes or our heroes from days past. But let's face facts: the Legions do not smell pretty. It does. It smells like the old beer barrels at the Legion, just from like chicken barbecue day or whatever. After the bottles have sat in the sun, that's kind of what the smell is that I'm getting off of the top of this bottle. I have had this beer before. Let me make that very clear. But I'm giving you the Delightful Curmudgeon beer review, and I know other people have done Bud Light Platinum beer reviews. Again, this is the Delightful Curmudgeon edition of the Bud Light Platinum beer review. So, caps off, I got a Super Bowl mug. What year is that from? Does anybody know their Roman numerals anymore? 10, 11, 20, no, it's 20, 10, 20, 1, 31. Super Bowl 31. What year was that? 1995. I think that's what it says. Yep. Sunday, January 29th, 1995. At the Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami, Florida. Was I there? No. Am I a fan of football? Absolutely not. In the least. Where did I get this mug? Stole it from a dead guy. So, it's mine and not his. He ain't gonna use it. So let's pour some beer. Whoa, get back here. High in carbonation, I like that. But then just like all other Bud Lights or Budweiser products, the carbonation seems to go away. Well, I guess there's some kicking around. It looks like yellow water, just like any other Bud Light. But let's give it a... Now, after I've gotten it out of the bottle, that old kind of smell is kind of dissipated, and we're working on a... Well, kind of weedy. It's got like a wheat smell to it. That intrigues me, because you kids know me, I love my wheat beer, my Hefeweiss. Well, instead of looking at it and smelling it and commenting on how terrible it might be, let's go on and have a sip and see what all the hoopla is about. It's got an interesting mouthfeel to it. Almost syrupy, but not really. And it's got a really kind of lingering caramel taste to it. Unlike any Bud Light that I've had prior, except for the time that I had Platinum before. By the way, when I originally tried Platinum, it was at the pewter mug for my birthday. For my 30th birthday, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to have the expensive beer. And then, when it came time to pay my tab, ooh, that was not pretty. Apparently all my cards were empty, and so were my pockets. So I had absolutely no business at the bar, but I was at the bar, and they actually hooked me up, which was nice. Lucky for me, I know the owner quite well, and that helped out, I think, 100%. I don't think anybody can just walk in there and drink all night long for free and fucking have their shit given back to them. By shit, I mean credit card, and so forth. License. But yeah, this is... I don't know if you can actually see it, or if it even says it on there. I'll be honest, I haven't, I thought it said 6.0 on the bottle somewhere, but whatever. Maybe not. Let's, take another sip. Yep. It's got the same mouthfeel and the same lingering after flavors. And am I a fan? Yeah, I guess so. Will I buy Bud Platinum exclusively? Most certainly not. Why would I just buy Bud Light? Even the people at Budweiser don't drink Bud Light all the time. Come on. Or, you know, their own products all the fucking time. Who does that? Nobody. Nobody does that. That's who. Motherfucker. At least I hope not. Maybe that jerk-off that owns Coors Light, he drinks that slop all the time. No, as a matter of fact, he got a DWI a few years back. and he had been drinking somebody else's beer, if I remember correctly. But anyways, yeah, will I buy this all the time? Nope. Will I buy it again? Probably. Will I buy it next time? No, I've got other plans in store. We're gonna start getting into some craft beers. Hope you don't mind that. And I'm actually going to. I'm thinking about getting some mugs made. Just for beer reviews. Just for me. Instead of chugging it down, I just took a sip. It's got, yeah, I mean, the mouthfeel is there. It kind of lingers on your tongue for a minute, which isn't bad. Let's see, the wheat flavor is there, more so now pronounced, at the end of the beer. Well, we'll call this the end of the beer. I mean, how much really? Half a beer? You want to call it half full? Okay, we'll call it half full. You can taste more of the wheat. You can taste the caramel all the way through. It's not just the after flavor now. That's pretty much all Bud Light Platinum has to offer. I'm glad they did this with the light version instead of the Red Label, because Red Label Platinum, Red Label beer gives me a headache. Gives me a terrible hangover, so I quit drinking regular Bud. And moved on to Bud Light for my fallback beer. And I think I've explained this before, but basically, you can't just get any beer you want any time of the day you want around these parts. I haven't had my favorite beer in over 8 years, almost 9 years now, maybe even more, because it's just not available in northern New York. They will not allow it to be sold here. Why? Because they're fucking stupid. I would buy the shit out of that beer. What beer is that? Trivia time. Do you remember? You can search through my videos if you really have to, but you're not going to find a review of that beer. Not yet. But we're working on it. Anyway, my favorite beer isn't available. I want it to be, but it isn't. And I need something that's always going to be available, always going to taste the same, and it's going to be relatively the same price. Enter Bud Light. It's always there, always watery, and always pretty much around $3 1/4, $3.75 at the most for a bottle. So, yeah, I happened to, when I was at the store, I was going to buy cigarettes, but instead I saw the Bud Platinum, and I said, bingo, let's get us some Bud Platinum and get on YouTube and talk about it. So, what do you think of the Bud Platinum? Have you had it yet? Post your video response of your own review or your own thoughts to this review to fucking yeah, post your video things, and let's interact with each other. Let's make me feel like I belong here. Could we do that? I think we could. I could, but I'm already here and whatever. You get the idea. So, before I chug the rest of this, let me say, till next time, don't go doing nothing I wouldn't do. We'll see you on the flip side. Later. Yum.